Okay, this is my third time doing this video, and I'm sure you can tell me, I just hate it. I don't like to repeat myself a million times. For some reason, the internet in my house in New York just really sucks, and so I can't upload it directly to YouTube like I like to. So I'm just gonna have to do it on my photo booth and then upload it, which means I'm gonna have to do a lot more work. But it's all for you guys, so I hope you appreciate it. As you can see, I have a weave in. I have a full sew in. This is not a wig. I know I told you guys I was getting micros or box braids or whatever it is you prefer to call it. And I did have them in for homecoming, and I liked it. It did look nice. I may put some pictures up, maybe not. If you all want to see them, let me know. Um, I just I'm really antsy with hair, and exactly what I want to use. I'm really picky. And so by like the middle of the week, I was noticing my natural hair against the actual weave, and I couldn't deal. I didn't like seeing that. It just didn't blend well, and so I took it out. I took it out. I wore it for the whole homecoming, and then I took it out that Sunday, and I got this done Monday. Yes, I know I should let my hair breathe and all that good stuff, but nothing you can do now. And I really just want to protect my hair from the cold weather because it's getting really crazy, and I was having a hard time dealing with, school and my hair and, work and all that stuff. And I just needed a quick fix. So this was it. And it was a very good decision, I must say. Again, weave is a protective style. I've told you that before. I know I said that in my first video. And so my hair's protected right now. It's in braids. Underneath, there is no net in this weave, so it's just my hair and the braiding hair. And the hair is braided back like this, and then the front is braided like so. There's about 2 braids up here. So she can put the bang in. And her closure, which she did a really good job with, she just glued the hair together, and then she sewed it into my hair, and it's really, really good. Like, kudos to her. The only thing I will kind of a negative review about it was that when she braided my hair, she braided all my edges in, and it was really tight. And I felt the tension, and I kept thinking to myself, like, if I keep this in for however long, like, I know my hair will grow and eventually it will loosen up, but am I willing to wait that long and have the threat of my edges not being there when I take this out? And I just was not, because I'm so excited to have edges. I love my edges. I'm actually growing edges here again, and I know no one else noticed that I was like kind of balding there, but I noticed, and I'm anal about things like that. So I took my hair out of the weave, and the way I did that is I literally sat down and I like pulled down really slowly and cautiously all my hair out of the weave until I uh had enough to, do little braids. I don't know if you guys can see that. Do like little twists and braids so that they would be protected as well. Excuse me. And not have any tension against it. I also did the back, because the back matters too. The back and the sides. So that I can, when you guys are watching this, I'm so embarrassed. Um, but this is what girls go through to look beautiful. Well, no, because I like my natural hair too, so I wouldn't say beautiful. What would I say? To look presentable while trying to protect themselves. That's better. That's much better. I do moisturize my hair. This Monday will be 2 weeks since I've had this in. Yes, Monday will be 2 full weeks since I had this in. And I do moisturize my hair. I have washed it, Because what happens with me is my hair, my scalp, and synthetic hair does not agree. This hair is human hair, but the braiding hair, as most of you ladies will know, is synthetic hair. And my scalp does not agree with it. So that whole week, I was just like itching the heck out of my scalp, and I could not handle it anymore. So what I did was, I on Saturday, I washed my hair. And what I did was I co-washed it. For those of you who don't know what a co-wash is, it's when you just use conditioner to wash your hair. So I focused on my own hair, which was really easy because I can go directly to my scalp. There's no net or anything as a barrier. And I co-washed my hair, made sure that every part of my hair got the conditioner. I really didn't care about this hair at that point. And what I did was I used the products that I told you all about before. I used that and I mushed it into my hair. So like each braid, I mushed it in, and it was a lot. I used a lot, maybe like this much of shea butter, the olive oil thing I told you all about, the moisturizer, not the actual olive oil, and the Shea Moisture, not the Eco Styler. I didn't use that. And I mushed it into each braid so that it can saturate into the braid, because for those of you who don't know, braids hold moisture a lot better than if you were just put it on there. So like I would have to moisturize this a lot more than I have to moisturize in here because it's covered and this isn't, even though they're in twists. And I did that for each of them. Okay, here's the issue though. So I did that on Saturday and then I let it air dry. And as you all know, if you're gonna put a whole heap of oils or moisturizer in your hair, this is going to get greasy and it's going to look crazy. Actually, it looks kind of greasy right now, but not as greasy as it did when I did that. And so what I did was the next day I washed this hair. So the way I did that was I separated it in like groups. Like I pulled this section out and I would shampoo to about here, and I would wash it. And then I'd condition it to about here and I'd wash it again. And then I'd do that for each section. And then I blow dried it. I blow dried this hair. I used cool to low heat. I kept going back and forth between those, and I blow dried it like that so that my hair could dry a lot faster. For those of you who have hooded dryers or anything like that, so just use that. I didn't want any type of hair heat on my hair, so I just focused on the ends of this hair. And anything else that didn't dry properly, I just let it dry on its own. So yeah. Told you all about my edges. Told you all about blow drying and washing. If you all want to get weave, any type of weave, box braid, please moisturize your hair underneath it. Please take care of your hair underneath it. Your hair matters, not the weave. Remember that. You can always take this out and get another one, but your hair is gonna stay there unless you cut it all off. This is fun and easy for me to deal with because my hair has been, well, no, my hair's been about this long. Yeah, it's been about that long before. So it's easy for me to handle this because this is what I used to do. And it doesn't bother me at all. It's easiest for me. Whatever you decide to do, just make sure you take care of your hair underneath it. If you all have any questions, please leave a comment. Email me, divasflair@gmail.com. Anything, feel free to ask. If I don't know, I'll be happy to research it for you. I promised you all I would do this about every 2 weeks. It's been 2.5 weeks, so I'm trying my best to stay on that time limit. If you have any topics you would like me to discuss, please leave that as well, and I'll try to do that. I may already know the answer. If not, I'll try my best to find out the answer.